Mary Paul was one of thousands of Lowell Mill girls. She grew up in northern Vermont, one of 4 children born to Bella and Mary Briggs Paul. In 1845, at 15 years old, she decided to leave her job as a houseworker and try her luck in Lowell as a mill worker. Below is a letter home to her father. Read the letter and answer the questions. Lowell, December 21st, 1845. Dear Father, I received your letter on Thursday the 14th with much pleasure. I am well, which is one comfort. My life and health are spared while others are cut off. Last Thursday, one girl fell down and broke her neck, which caused instant death. She was going in or coming out of the mill and slipped down it being very icy. The same day, a man was killed by the railroad cars. Another had nearly all of his ribs broken. Another was nearly killed by falling down and having a bale of cotton fall on him. Last Tuesday, we were paid. In all, I had $6.60 and paid $4.68 for board. With the rest, I got me a pair of rubbers, or rubber shoe coverings for the rain, and a pair of 50-cent shoes. Next payment, I am to have $1 a week beside my board. We have not had much snow, the deepest being not more than 4 inches. It has been very warm for winter. Perhaps you would like something about our regulations about going in and coming out of the mill. At 5 o'clock in the morning, the bell rings for the folks to get up and get breakfast. At 6:30, it rings for the girls to get up, and at 7, they are called into the mill. At 12:30, we have dinner, are called back again at 1, and stay till 7:30. I get along very well with my work. I can doff as fast as any girl in our room. I think I shall have frames before long. The usual time allowed for learning is 6 months, but I think I shall have frames before I've been in 3, as I get along so fast. I think that the factory is the best place for me, and if any girl wants employment, I advise them to come to Lowell. Tell Harriet that though she does not hear from me, she is not forgotten. I have little time to devote to writing that I cannot write all I want to. There are 6 letters which I ought to write today, but I have not time. Tell Harriet I send my love to her and all of the girls. Give my love to Mrs. Clement. Tell Henry this will answer for him, and you too for this time. This from Mary S. Paul. So, now for the questions. So answer the questions below. List one hazard about factory work described by Mary in the letter. Number 2. Describe a hazard about factory work shown in the videos that you watched that Mary doesn't write about. Number 3. Does Mary like or dislike her job? Give specifics that support your answer. Number 4. Mary describes the bells and how many hours she works. How many hours does she work in a day? Number 5. Mary says she was paid $6.60 for one pay period, probably a week wages. But she paid $4.68 to the boarding house she lived at. What does that tell you about her wages? And number 6, would you have gone to work in a textile mill in 1845? Explain.